Well, here to talk about this delicate issue, FHM editor Ben Smethurst and relationships expert Trudy Gilbert. Now, I've got a funny feeling you guys are going to have slightly different ways of answering some of these questions. Can I start with you, Ben? Why do we spy?
Because we can, I suppose. You know, it's in some ways, I think, you know, when you get to a rocky relationship, it's a bit like war. You know, there's bad consequences there for everybody, and you know, at those times in wartime, we probably do, you know, put up with a bit of a reduction in civil liberties.
Do you reckon that women do it more often than blokes?
I'd definitely say that women tend to spy more than men.
Why is that?
I think that men tend to take a head-in-the-sand approach to problems in a relationship. They are less likely to realise that they exist and less likely to act on them immediately, whereas a woman will sense that something's wrong. Also, I think that women tend to be a lot more curious by nature than men, and therefore a lot more resourceful.
Are we more curious or are we more naturally suspicious?
Or untrustworthy?
Do we look for things that possibly aren't even there?
I think that we probably do analyse a lot more than men in a relationship, so our receptors are up, so it is something that we're a little bit more susceptible to.
All right, Trudy, have you ever spied?
Never. Never spied and never been spied on. I think
How do you know you haven't been spied on?
Well, that's true. I don't entirely know that for sure, but I think it's really important. And when you asked earlier, why do we spy? There's actually three reasons or three motivations to spying, and one of them is curiosity, to find out more about our partner, maybe their feelings towards us or their past. We spy because we're suspicious that they may be having an affair. And a lesser-known reason, which is quite interesting, is that we spy because we may feel alienated or disconnected from our partners, so we're out of touch with what's happening in their world. And as a way to reconnect, we actually try to spy on them to find out what's going on.
So if you spy on somebody and you find nothing, should the suspicion remain? Does it mean you've just not gone in deep enough?
Oh, no, I think you should stop.
Just stop there?
Because if you're caught, the consequences are that relationship will end.
Is it over? Is it over? Do you think if you're starting to spy?
No.
Well, and should you admit it?
Well, no, I definitely don't think you should admit it. You should try and get away with it. You know, I mean, I think if you're a guy, the spying, there's two ways it can go. Either you're having an affair, in which case you've been caught, sorry, see you later. If you're not having an affair, and you've gone through my emails about what the footy tips were last week, and you know, here's a weird joke about lawyers, then that just gives me a bit of ammo next time I kind of drunkenly disgrace myself in front of your work colleagues. They go, but you went through my emails. So, you know.
But if she's loaded spy software onto your computer to access
clearly a
all of your
lunatic
emails,
that you shouldn't be going out with in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then that indicates to you, you know, that there are other issues at play.
Yeah.
It's full of contradictions, us bloke, aren't we? Yeah.
Can I suggest that, Ben, you're in the right job as editor of FHM?
Perfect, mate. You know men
well.
Don't
ever leave it.
I just go through my publisher's emails to find out when the sacking's coming.
OK, Ben and Trudy, thanks very much.